Elevating his position on the side of the train, that's quite smart, especially on a pistol round, although he has to be very careful. Obviously, it hides his feet as well. tabseN picked off on the high ground by Monsieur Tony Black. I like that name. Next, holding the connector area, zevs picks off. Now the numbers game being abused by Vega on A.
Looking pretty good here though for next position. He's got some opportunities, but he will get tagged eventually. The attention is turned towards him, and he doesn't get enough out of it. Leaving things down to tiziaN and gabe. tiziaN has a pretty good pistol aim. We've seen that already, but he's in a 1v4. Because someone's on the flank. Can he get this as well? Flicks back down for it, but it's going to be the frag for Tony Black. He's not really being opened up onto the angle. Allow for that, and here goes JR with that AK-47 and his USP's favorable angle. He's going to have an easy time of it for the triple.
There's tiziaN to smoke off. This is not a comfortable position. Look how tiziaN moves from the left to the right-hand side. Completely annihilates Vega Squadron. Makes it look easy. There is the AK collected. And into the meat grinder. Into the meat grinder.
It has been that, one rush down the slope on B. And, we haven't seen that sort of split where lots of players rushing in from different
next area, but now zevs can try to hold upper with AWP, but the smoke will cause a problem. The numbers game trying to be abused by Vega, not going down the ramp just yet. He's trying to move forward, getting tagged, getting fragged. Now zevs keeping an angle on the oil position in case the T's want to push further. Eventually they will pick that position. tabseN picks off in the meantime though, and Chopper's pushing behind the smoke near connector, so there are problems. zevs eventually sees a player on the high ground down to the low, and there's still that T towards oil. Next picked off as well, and again, that money for Big is getting drained like they're in a Gucci store.
Yeah, I do wonder as well, looking at the first defensive play from Big.
tabseN is still on the A site for now. The bomb hasn't been planted yet. And there it goes. tabseN looking for a flank from main perhaps. So this may be a slow retake attempt from Big. Two players near connector now. One seen jumping, and that's zevs taken out. 3v3 now, and the CTs are all in the B-bomb site. Chopper has been eliminated. We've got Crush on the high ground, JR on the low. No Molotov for these T sides. They need to frag out. tabseN is still near connector though. Two CTs on the site, and Crush is going beyond the usual expected position. He sees one player, misses the, oh god, he did a Bardolph, and that is 3 players surviving for Big. He had the flank, he went for the spray.
Get some info, and tabseN, we know someone's there now. Very tense stuff. If this is to happen for Big, they've got to get frags as Vega go for the entry.
So next is rotated away from Pop all the way back into the B-bomb site. They know, or they are very confident it's going to be B. zevs left by E-box. So let's see, gabe's playing very close, and now he's in a smoke, but he manages to get something done. gabe has been a consistent here for Big Clan. And no, they're rotating back towards the A site, so now Big are out of position. Everything is empty, they've picked off zevs, and here we go. Next smoked off in the connector position. tabseN forced to play from the back. He has a scout though. Does next make a play through the smoke. He's got no one there to boost, he just has to wait.
tabseN's done a good job so far. That's 2 tags with the scout, 1 converted already for that frag, but Tony Black will have enough of that. tabseN is laid to rest as next tries. He's so close at getting his first frag, but no, denied.
With Kevlar gabe with a smoke and a flash. Looks like a simple one from them. In the meantime, we've got Chopper who's been given a CZ by Crush. Always nice to see a CZ on a pistol run for a CT side. Plenty of places where it can be engaged very well. Par example, we see there from Chopper. 2 kills for him, making it a lot harder for Big to get something done.
Yeah, the 3v3 now, and Big start to make their way towards A. tiziaN catching an unaware Crush, but Hutchie back in action with the USP to equalize. Spots one more out of Pop Dog, trying to do what he can here. The flash comes in, oh, he's so blind, and a shot in the back of the face. The back of the face? I think that's... What do you call that, James?
I
back of the head,
I mean, whatever you like that. Back of the face works if you want to focus on the face. Tony Black in the 1 versus 2, creeping around the smoke, sees tiziaN. Now tiziaN knows roughly where he is, and they could play that 2 versus 1. gabe moving towards D-box, having a look. Vega Squadron have helmets, but... Oh, tiziaN flying out of the A main position. Molotovs all over the site. How have they got such a barbecue going on already?
Yeah, it's looking like a strong entry. They're just forcing their way forwards. Not too much that they can do. They're playing really far back here, so the bomb will be planted. It'll be a 5v5 after plant as tiziaN, I say that tiziaN does go down to Chopper, then B9, and these CTs are all over the place. Good damage done by gabe. What a beautiful finish there with the Deagle. Just very patient. looking for the headshot, and he'll be rewarded with that. Gabe in great form recently, and Tony Black back at it again. Look at him go. And unfortunately for him, he's going to find his fate finally at the hands of Gabe, but it was a good attempt. But that quick push was brilliant from Big.
Nobody uses utility to put themselves in a position to succeed like Big. I don't care who you are. That bomb site was almost completely surrounded by Molotovs. There was nowhere for the CTs to mount their usual defense. How did they get so much flame there so quickly?
Perhaps that crack will widen, and Vega will have enough of a vulnerability in Big to take them down. We'll see. Double ults for Vega now. Utility all over the place here. Hot G pushing forwards, takes down next. Oh my god, he's doing a lot of damage. 2 frags in the forward positions there of the A-yard. Chopper now waiting. Will he be able to get anything? No. Gabe denies him with the Galil. Chance now for Big.
2 versus 3. Gabe has Samuya near the Ivy position, and there it is, holding it down. Very important for the bomb to go down, and now he's covering the pop dog position as well. Samuya going for the 3rd kill. JR has no expectation of Gabe here. Gabe with a nice swipe, a swing to the right to try and bait the shot, and a massive clutch. But it was so important that Samuya, a massive gamble, it has to be said. Chopper playing a blind spot. Tabson, what is that? How do you get a frag like that? And that could be the frag that wins Big the game. Or is it? Vega now with 3 frags in response. Gabe getting tagged, but he's still alive. And now JR's on that flank. He's flanked all the way with an AWP. Surely Samuya gets picked off. That's the bomb on the high ground falling down now. And JR need not re-peek again. Gabe wants to know where Tony Black is. He knows where JR is. He has no grenades. He's got 20 seconds to plant this bomb. This could be absolute disaster. How does he clutch it? JR doesn't need to peek any longer. Where is Tony Black? Both sides of the sites are covered. Now he's running in towards the B bomb site. There's a rotation already from one of the players, but JR may be delayed because you never know if Gabe's going to go back.
Yeah, there's just enough time to get this planted. The only way that he can win the round, and there's just no space to maneuver, no time to do it.
Walking slow with eyes towards Ivy once again, and it seems that perhaps Big wants to try and exhaust some of this CT utility early, and they're doing a reasonable job of that. 2 smokes and a bunch of flashes left now for the CT side for the most part. And JR has been rotated back into the B bomb site. Crush moving away from the IV position. And there's a big push here from Big Fan into the A site. Samuya with a crouch peek with the AK. So far, so good for Big.
Yeah, there's a lot of free space here towards the hell position, and that is maybe too much free space for Big to maneuver, because now there's just 2 ops left. Oh my god, I think he got it through the bottom of the train there. Yes, indeed he did. Very nice by JR. Doesn't stop the bomb from being planted, but that is a much-needed frag. Tony Black coming in with the M4, can't get it done through Pop Dog. Now you have 2 AWPs. How do they make their way past these choke points? It's so awkward. In reality, they want rifles in this position. If the pistol comes out, that's not going to work out for you. JR, another shot, another kill. 2 more players to go now as the bomb starts to tick faster and faster. He will go for the fake here, and that's an instant frag from Gabe, and wanted to just jump past the angle, and that's why he had the knife out. But that will be what cost him his life, and now Next on 25 health has to find his way onto a bomb plant. He's got 35 seconds. It's not... It could be worse from a time perspective, but it's certainly not good. He might hear running actually behind him. It's like he did not actually hear JR. Next, will he be able to find the back of somebody? Yes, there it is. Oh my goodness, 25 HP. Can't afford to put a foot wrong. Goes up on top of the ladder. That's a shot from JR. Very winnable now for Next. Up the ladder again, trying to bait shots. Oh, and he manages to find it. So many chances there.
JR holding an angle now. The flashbang will take him away. Having a look, and Tabson has really closed the angle now. Big frag, and that's big real estate for him. But there is a player on Hell and a player on the bomb site with the UMP, but Crushy can't get the kill there. He's exposed his position, and down he goes, as does Hutchie. 2 versus 4 in the last round of this first half. Chopper, oh, he's going for as much info as possible. There's 2 huge frags from him, and a 3rd one from Chopper. Cutting the heads off here, leaving Tabson alone now in a 1 versus 2. Are Vega going to steal another round? They are. How on earth are they doing this?
Chopper, absolute beast. What an incredible series of frags. So decisive. Let's not forget how nerve-wracking this position is. But look at how calm he is. Takes the first player, bursting, anticipates the peek from Pop Dog. He knew that second player could have been the guy planting the bomb, but he doesn't choose that. He goes for the guy on Pop Dog. He played it so perfectly, one frag after the next.
From Pop Dog, they don't know what's going on. They've got nobody in main. They've got no one at all towards Ivy, which leaves Smuya in a very exposed position. He's having to rotate now to back train. In the meantime, we've got grenades being thrown. Gobi rotating back towards the A side, but you never quite know what Vega Squadron are planning. Next, picking off Crush, and there is a player maybe trying to go down the ladder, but it would be a huge gamble. That is a very important frag for Big, and gives them some more real estate. Gobi's all over the place. Now he's over towards Ivy, and he's about to engage Chopper, I think, but who's going to win the duel? It will be Chopper. Now he's got position to allow the bomb to go down on A. However, Nex is still in Pop Dog.
Yes, pretty awkward. Smuya catches Chopper as he leaps through the air. That's 3v3 now, 30 seconds less than to get this bomb planted. They've got to find a way onto it. Smoke dissipates as tabseN and Smuya, two AWPs, both with attention on this side. It's going to be very difficult. tabseN goes down for free. Smuya trying to somehow repair this. There's nothing to salvage, though, as the bomb is planted. Smuya pushing forwards. Now he's the last man standing in the 1 versus 2. After plant as that bomb ticks away, a player close. But how well can Tony Black juke Smuya? Oh, he just nails him straight away. What a performance there from Vega Squadron, stealing it from Big in overtime. I don't think anybody expected that one.